We should be back live right now. This is Monday. So we're currently looking at the UK 100 here. We saw a big push down, but no really confirmation. If we're looking at DAX here, we did not break above 900 yet. So again, let's give the market some time. That's also why I didn't tune in exactly at 9, because I want to see where this is really going to go. This could be a good option for a short if we're going to break below the previous lows. Why? So if you look at a 30-minute time frame, there's always a short coming in when there's no progress, right? And it's always coming back and it's actually breaking below. So the overall target, this is not where I'm going to take this short to, but the overall target could be on a longer time frame to hit 250 again. So I'm preparing myself for a short here. Again, we have to be careful. But also good confirmation here on the Nasdaq. Again, be careful. I know this is a good short setup, and we just sold all the way back to 750 almost. But again, give it some time. Okay. So we have pretty good confirmation so far. I could like to take a short, but again, it could push back. And I always like to give the market the 15 minutes to see if we're really going to sell below, just to not overtrade and to make sure we're staying on the right side. So using the opening range breakout is marking the highs and marking the lows and go short below or long above. Confirmation here on the Nasdaq. Again, there's plenty of room for a short. I'll start doing a lighter short position here. Again, lighter short position, make sure you understand the risk, okay? So I'm probably gonna risk like 0.5% of my capital right here. There's two things you could do. You could do a normal position. Let's say we're going with 2. Then you could have a wider stop loss, okay? So great confirmation. I'll do a light short here at 740. This have risk of course, and it could get me stopped out because we're starting seeing after 10 minutes a green candle coming up here. So we could see a push back to 823, and then I'll just simply exit this one here. But I'm in very light, so it's a 2 only, so it's not really gonna affect if it's gonna hit my stop loss. Like I'm swinging like so little. But again, if we get confirmation and I start seeing more selling pressure, we can add to it, right? I'll move stop loss to break even, guys. So I just move stop loss to break even to 734. They really pushed it, and they could turn right now. So they could push it back, they could retest it. Again, I'm in very light. I hope you're aware of that I'm in very light. So this is going to take forever to grow this account 200K or a couple of millions with such a light position. So we saw a big selling pressure and a big red candle from 880 back to 713, okay? So it is an overreaction. I'm not super sure how much it's really going to dump. So I moved my stop loss to break even. I might get stopped out for a couple of dollars, so almost nothing. I think I'm gonna exit this one here on a short time frame. So I just exit just before the round number, the 700. So I exit this one here. I managed to make, I think, 35 points or something like that. I know it's nothing. Point wise, it's fine. But overall dollar amount is like, doesn't really matter to me. But again, it's not really about the amount. It's more about focus on trading the right direction and building in the right system, and learn this from the beginning and learn this from scratch. Okay, so yes, you saw that I did 20 and I could do 50 and 100 in contracts. Then I'm exposed to a lot, but we don't want to be doing that if we do not see clear confirmation. And this was clear confirmation. It's not, I'm not saying that this is not clear confirmation. I'm not saying that this is not a good opportunity to short when we went below, and we also saw confirmation on the Nasdaq. I'm not saying this is not confirmation. It is actually, it's amazing confirmation. We just have to be a little bit careful here, and that's why I exit the position before time. So they could push it back again. Just be careful of that. Could consider going in for another short position, but again, round numbers always support. They will try to push it back, and they could always sell it off later, right? So we might see it's going to push back to 8.15. Again, no positions. Again, for me, I'm just looking to short the market at a better price. So if I could see a turning point around 800, then I consider it shorting it all the way back again. Low price action, of course, in the pre-market, but right now the candles is very clear. I'll consider going for another short, but again, be careful. They could push it back to 780, 800, or even 850, even higher. So just be extremely careful here, okay? And understand the risk, okay? They're gonna test it again here. I'll do short again. It's just a little riskier. So they could push it back. They could also sell it off. They could push it back to 755. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit to see if they will push it, and then we can take a short at around 800 or around there. I'm not saying I do not want to take a short there. I just want to see a big push. I kind of like missed this one with a larger contract size. Pushing back, we might see some support here at 700. Again, what I want to clarify and make very clear is, do not put too much size on early. Like, it's not that you cannot do 50 or not do 100 or not do like the 10. You just have to wait a little bit and give the market some time. I'm still going to plan to risk 0.5% here. So then I need a stronger stop loss, and I'm also planning to do that, the stronger stop loss. Again, I haven't placed any trades. It's a little tricky. They could push it back, but you don't want to take it short against the trend. Again, they could push it back, they could push it above. Be careful. So lower highs, but again, we have higher lows here. So there's no confirmation. Break above here long, break below here. I consider going for a short if we break below 716, then I'm pretty confident it's going to come back to 500. But again, if we break above, we might consider going for a long. Again, it's very risky. No progress above. The body did not close above. It could sell off now. It could also push. So I haven't decided what I want to do here. I'm overall reading the market by looking at what happens after 15 minutes. No selling pressure. They want to push the market back. So the shorters came in. They are getting stopped out if we are breaking above 760. So I'll do a light long here. Not a light long. It's very risky, okay? And I'll exit this very quick here. I'll exit this one here. If we could push. Nope. I want to see if it's going to push. It's very risky to be in here, right? Let's see if they're going to push it above or it's a fake out. They could sell it below again. I was planning to exit this one very quick, but I could not get filled and I could not exit the order. And I might get stopped out. I'm moving my stop loss here a little bit here. Okay, got stopped out here. No worries, it's fine. Let's see if they're gonna push the market. So again, this would have worked if we was able to exit. I plan to exit quick to see if we could get a quick push. Then I will get a very good price. But I just got stopped out for like no reason. Again, we can always make it back. So maybe this could act as a new low. Let's see here if they're gonna push it above. I'm pretty confident they will push it. I'll go in here for another long here. It's very risky. Do not copy if you do not understand the risk. I'm risking a little bit more than I should, but that's fine. Okay, moving stop loss back to the lower week here. So let's see if we're gonna break above or if it's gonna be a fake out. We saw a push above, and then we see selling pressure again. That could stop many out here. Moving stop loss again here. I would like to add to this one here, if we can hold. Super unlucky this morning here. It's also very different for me to trade with this account size, to be honest. Like, I have to really size down and think about a risk here. So no progress, no push, bad price action, low volume. It's Eastern, like, yeah. So price action is bad. We might see a push below now, and it might sell off, and we might gonna see some reaction down in the market. Let's see if we're gonna get a push or if it starts selling off. We could get rejected here at the moving average, and then we could sell back to 500. I'm still holding this long here. So nothing have changed. Still holding the long. big push, and then we saw strong rejection. So big push, strong rejection. It's very negative. They're not really knowing where they should push the market. Very volatile. Or you could call it bad price action when it's not really like picking a side. So there is buyers, there's interest of pushing the market higher. Nasdaq is also pushing now, so this is just noise and this is just consolidation to test who is in and who is not in. So on this one here, I'm not super sure if it's gonna work, but there is potential 80 points here. But again, no progress. If it's gonna be pushed above 980, I think it's gonna push. Let's see here, if we're gonna break above 800, I'll move my stop loss to break even and let this run to at least 850. Waiting for it to push and then moving stop loss, but be careful of moving it to break even because they could dump it. So we see a confirmation here on the UK market. They dump it to push everything back. And still in for the long. So rejection on the Nasdaq, they pushed it a lot. They also push UK. They're not really pushing up the DAX. I'm gonna move my stop loss up to 48. So beautiful push on the Nasdaq, strong support. No really push on the DAX so far. I would like to add to this one here, but because I have one loss before where I got stopped out, then I have to accept the risk that I'm taking here. Because I've planned everything out, exactly how much I'm risking, how much I'm willing to take away, and I just have to protect my account. So that's why it's not adding, because I could add 100 to it and then take it all the way up and make 5K, 10K. I could even make more. But again, so big push on Nasdaq, strong rejection, no really push on DAX. So it pushed beautiful above, and it really didn't push. If you look at the Germany, still long. Let's see here. So I'll move stop loss to break even. So I'm risking nothing on this trade here. Like I'm risking nothing to make around $800-900. Very light position. But again, if we have to grow this from now 30K to 50 and 200 and 200, we have to project the capital. I'll exit here, guys, if I even can exit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm glad that this is not like $1 million position. It's just so fucking weird. When I try to exit, I cannot even exit. Like, what's going on? Like, I cannot work with this. Of course, I can just move my take profit down and then I will get out. It's just very weird. But again, just holding it. I know we got rejected there. Stop loss, break even. Currently have my target at highs. It could sell off. They might push it all the way back. It got rejected there, and that's where I want to exit. But I did manage to get out. Nope, don't even manage to get out. I don't even know. So I just have to hold this, I think. You can always exit by going to the platform view. Then you could always exit the position or just moving your stop loss. Take profit down. It's not really important. It's very light position. I'm risking nothing, and we see selling pressure. I'll exit this one here. So I managed to get out. I exit the DAX now at 801. Not super beautiful at all. I could have made much more on this one here. Okay, and now we finally see the push. Could consider going for a short here. I might take a short if we do not break above, but again, we could push above. Why should we not? And the overall plan was to take it back. I'll do a light short here. It might take me out. I might get stopped out. This could work. Let's see here. So they are pushing the market, but it could stop here and they could sell it back. Let's see here. They might push it above. They could also dump it very quick and then I will exit. Let's see here. Still short. So resistant is being tested, it's being formed, but again, they could push it up. There's many points down to 500. I'm not super sure how high they're really going to push it. I will move my stop loss and I'll add to this one here. I think they could get rejected here at 825. But again, why should they not push it above? I'll do a light short here again. Then I could always scalp this one here. I'll exit this one here quick. So just exit the ones I just opened just for some quick profits. That's what you could do. And I could always add to it again. Once we break below where I enter my first position, I can always add to it. Big push. That's also what I expected, but Nasdaq is getting rejected. But the UK is really pushing the market here. Again, we have to respect it. I still have my overall idea that this is going to come back. But again, there's no progress above, there's no progress below. If you're very smart, you're not trading this market. You should go on holiday, take a break. This Eastern market, there's not going to do that much. Do we even have any news? So, not really. We don't have a lot coming in here. I think I could consider holding a short, having a stop loss maybe at, having a stop loss here at 848 and then take it all the way back. I think it should come back to 500. I think I'm gonna do like a little longer term position, but I will always like to exit before 500. So I'm gonna have my target at 550, right? And I have my stop loss right now currently at 848. So right now I'm risking 45 points to make 160 points. I'm not saying that this is gonna work. I'm not saying I'm gonna hold all the way back. I could basically exit this one here if we push back to 750, but I don't wanna trade more now. So I wanna see if the next minute or two it's gonna push back. And if we push back, I could exit. Because I normally do not like to hold positions, but we could get rejected there. It could get rejected. We already saw some selling pressure and some some stops here. Nasdaq is also weak, and DAX is trying to push and take all the orders out. They could push the DAX up really high, but they could also dump it here. So it's interesting to see. Most of the traders, they want to come in here and buy it and then take it up, as you can see right there. I'm moving my stop loss up, and then I'm going to add to this one here. For me, it's not that risky. Let's see if they dump it quick, then we can exit. Nasdaq is weak. UK 100 is like not really showing any progress, and DAX is pushing. They might push it up to 850, and they could push it even above. Let's see here. It could get rejected. It could also push up. I'm moving my stop loss in this one here. I do not want to get stopped out. Let's see. So it could sell off. It did that last time from 850 all the way back to 700. That's 150 points. We can exit the ones here just quick here at 822. The ones we just opened, to lower our risk and to not trade against the trend. Again, I will upload all my trades in the Discord sections when we're done. I'm still holding this one here. I just exit the ones I opened. Still holding short. Could consider exit this one here, or moving stop loss. I'm moving stop loss down to 52. Let's see, no really progress here. DAX and Nasdaq, let's see here. They could push it back. It's very risky here. So there's no really progress so far. I think, let's see here. If they're gonna push it below, I'll exit this one here. Let's see here. Nope, every time we get to 800, they pushing it right back again. Let's see. Selling pressure coming in here in the UK. Selling pressure on Nasdaq. Selling pressure and confirmation here on the Wall Street. We just saw a big push, but no really confirmation. We'll move my stop loss to 822, and I think I'll exit this one here at 94. It's gonna come down, but I'm done for this session. You can exit at 92. Overall, so far, I can break it very down quick for you. It's Eastern, it's low volume. I know we could make a fortune, and we should take it short now, but I'm not gonna be sitting here and hope for something. It is clear. So the session here, I made a little bit over 1.2%, so 300 and something. Very clear push here, but again, I have to head out. We can always make money later, and I'm down to short. It is not that I don't want to hold the short position all the way back. I just don't know what's going on in the market, and it's very risky. We could take a quick scalp here. Let's take a quick scalp here. It's currently trading at 72. And if this is not working, I'll just let's see your quick scalp exit, guys, at 60. It's currently trading, as you could see, we just went in at like 72 and it's trading at 58. So you can exit your short now. No more trading for me. I made 2%. I'll upload all the trades